residents in Tanjung Piai in Malaysia's Johor state will vote this Saturday in a by-election that analysts say will be a great test for the Pakatan Harapan government. And this year alone, the ruling coalition lost 3 of 4 by-elections it contested, all to the opposition Barisan Nasional. And although Tanjung Piai residents voted for Pakatan Harapan in the 2018 general election, the sentiment now looks to have changed. CNA's Melissa Go explains.
This traditional fishing village in Kukup in Tanjung Piai parliamentary constituency has become a by-election battleground, not just for the Malay votes, but for Chinese votes too.
Now, there are 54,000 voters in the constituency of Tanjung Piai, and Chinese constitute about 42% of the entire electorate, and how they vote will be crucial to this by-election.
In the past, mixed seats like this would have been a breeze for the ruling Pakatan Harapan coalition, but now it can no longer count on Chinese support. Shopkeeper Yap Yi-ki, who's lived in Tanjung Piai all his life, told me that the mood among residents here is mixed. Many who voted for Pakatan Harapan in the May 2018 general election are now supporting the candidate from Barisan Nasional. They are unhappy, he says, with the failure of the current government to fulfill its election promises.
你觉得国政这次的胜数高吗？
胜数应该是50对50咯，都有机会啦，大家都有机会。是一场硬仗了，而且这边是混合区，马来人、华人都占了大部分，所以选票应该会平分哦。
那你觉得候选人国政的候选人是不是很强？
是很强，因为黄日升在这里服务了很多年，服务也不错，所以会得到很多华人社区的支持。
BN's candidate Wee Jack Singh is from the Malaysian Chinese Association, or MCA. A 2-term MP in Tanjung Piai, he lost his seat to the PH candidate in 2018, but still retains his popularity, not just among Chinese, but also Malay constituents.
Jack Singh ni dia cepat bertindak. Dia walaupun kalau masa tu dia tak ada, dia akan telefon kita balik.
每个对勇就是很有信心嘛，因为他的服务很好，老实讲。
There's been a flurry of activity in Tanjung Piai since by-election campaigning officially kicked off on November 2nd.
Now, for the Chinese community here in Kukup, Tanjung Piai, what matters to them is the bread and butter issues. They rely heavily on tourism. They hope the Malaysian government will do more to develop the infrastructure here and bring in the tourist numbers, not just from across the causeway, but also around the country and the world.
The PH government has urged for patience and has promised to upgrade infrastructure in Tanjung Piai and to address rising costs in the largely urban seat.
So it's going to be a tough fight, we don't deny that. But even though it is a tough fight, I think it is actually important for the voters to know that they have the future in their hands and that which party that can deliver.
Barisan Nasional leaders have been quick to capitalize on the public's rising discontent with the PH government.
We have been here for 62 years. We have been tested and not the other side. That's why they quarrel among themselves.
BN has won 3 of the last 4 by-elections held this year and says a win in Tanjung Piai will signal the support is returning to BN. But analysts say it's still early days, with the next general election not due till year 2023. Melissa Go, CNA, Tanjung Piai, Johor.